You close yourself off so long. All my friends knew that I can't be outside, and we sat on the deck and said, oh man, you better get under the umbrella, you better go around the corner, you better do whatever. I said, I don't have to. It was good to be there with my kids and my wife. It was good to be able to spend the day normal. Go on the boat, go and sit out and spend the day. There's a medication that changed my life in 4 days, never mind 2 weeks at that point. And that day we sat on that deck, we went in the boat. We spent time with my family and my friends for over 8 hours that day and barely a tingle. Your complete world changes. It was amazing.
It's a rare genetic condition that causes very severe pain after light exposure. The burn is happening internally at the level of the blood vessels and nerves. That's why it's very, very painful, but a lot of times you don't see very much on the outside because it's a burn starting from the inside. It's likely very underdiagnosed. It was my personal experience with EPP that led me to start researching EPP. I realized there was a big need for new therapies, for more research in this area. If you don't have EPP, you don't realize how much sun is everywhere, and it's, so important for quality of life to be able to be outside.
I get early symptoms or warnings within a couple of minutes, literally a couple of minutes, and translates into a full reaction also in 15 to 20 minutes. And those are days-long episodes. And part of all of these trials has been to record your daily exposure to the sun, and once a week was to expose yourself purposely until you hit a warning sign, not to get a full reaction, but how long can you take the sun before you start the tingling and burning sensation. 8 minutes a day average prior to traveling down for the medication visit, I guess. On June 14th, I walked out onto my deck with the intentions of doing my weekly exposure challenge. I got to my back railing, full day sun in a typical Saskatchewan June 14th summer day. I stood out there, or sat on my deck completely, fully exposed to the sun for, I believe it was 127 minutes that day, which, to most people that's, 127 minutes, 2 hours, big whoop. That's probably more than I had in May and June combined, to be honest. Got a lot of time to make up for with my family, kids playing ball, to be able to go and watch and not be tucked under a tree or around a corner or sitting in the car.